Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I'm, as usual, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So I know these are one of these days that you really want to see my video for sure because there's a lot of explaining to do and obviously a lot of things to just in general talk about. So as you guys can see it, by the time I am recording right now, the market cap has dropped below 10 million. And I know when I release the video, probably it's going to be a completely different market cap. So let's just focus on the events rather than the numbers itself, okay? Now, of course, you know, we had a big dip. And some of you that don't know, I'm going to explain everything to you right now, why it happened. Okay, there's always a reason behind it, and you need to really understand. So if you understand, you are going to do very well in investments, especially in the future. So first of all, let's just go on the socials. It actually says it here. So the recent dip in Jyai's market was caused by a whale liquidating around 500 million tokens valued at over 75k. They chose other plays. Crypto is all about freedom of choice and financial freedom. Let's keep up the momentum. Let's focus on X raids and keep the Telegram chat active. I'll keep the listings lined up. We're in this together, fam. Okay. So if you follow the X account, you can see it. Some whale decided to sell out. In my opinion, that is the most regrettable decision ever. But you know what? Like Jyai has mentioned, it's all about freedom of choice. If they want to abandon, you know, the ship right now, the rocket, and not go all the way to the moon, then it's their choice. Fact of the matter is that this is going to be the most exciting and the most gratifying feeling ever when we get to the moon. And I can't wait to absolutely, you know, prove all these haters, all the Jeets, and everyone that went against Jyai wrong. They're all wrong. All of them are wrong. But again, it is their choice. If they just want to settle down for a little 10 million market cap when they could have settled down for 1 billion, well, it is their choice. That's why, you know, sometimes you have the potential to become a millionaire, but you don't because you decide to just play it very, very safe and not take all the rewards. Because at the end of the day, if you want the big rewards, you're going to have to be patient. But look, I look at this chart in different ways. I know we all look at it completely different. I look at it as an opportunity. This, for me, are discount prices. This is absolutely insane. I mean, let's be honest. A lot of people were messaging me and they were like, is it too late to buy Jyai? Is it too late to buy Jyai? When it was like at all-time highs. So right now, you should be making the moves because I don't know if it can go down any lower. Look at this. Like already the market cap is going up at the time of this video. And I know when I release it, it's going to be completely different. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that these are discount prices. These are gifts. You know, this is almost like free Jyai for you at this point. Because the listings that are going to be coming up, and we're talking about massive tier 1 listings, are going to be insane. They're going to be pumping in so much volume. And, you know, it really reminds me of a situation that happened not long ago. It was with this point, okay? This was an MXC listing. And a lot of the Jeets, they decided to go in and make a few % return. And then it collapsed. And obviously people felt really bad. And they were like, oh my God, you know, so sad. And it triggered a reaction. Because when you see sells, you also see kind of a reaction from others. Because they're like, oh my God, is this the end of Jyai? Is this the end of Jyai? But for me, this is a crazy thought for anyone to have. Because Jyai has already put up so much money and time and effort into getting so many of these listings down. How can it be over? How can it be over at 10 million market cap? Like, let's be honest. So let's just go back and talk about this, right? MXC listing gets announced, peaks, and then dips. And the dev behind it actually said, guys, relax. We've got so much more coming up. And I was, you know, thinking like, this is beautiful. I'm just going to load up. Because I know how this already works. I've been here for years and years and years. I mean, not in Jyai, but in general, investing in crypto. So I get it. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, but I've also done well. So I get the whole process. But, you know, a lot of you don't understand that there will always be Jeets. and they will come in and they'll try to make their little, profits, when in reality, the big profits is what they should be chasing. They should just be patient, but they prefer to overcomplicate it, jump from one coin to another coin, and so on. So, I mean, to me, I've got a game plan. You have to write down your game plan. You have to realize, what you're going to be doing, your exit strategies. But your exit strategies should be nowhere close to levels of 10 million market cap. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. For example, that whale that sold off could have actually made double the amount of money if he had sold, for example, at 20 million market cap. But hey, he decided to settle down for less. So right now, what I think Jyai is going through is a period of fighting the Jeets. That person that sold off, liquidated the 75K, he or she, they did it in a lot of transactions from what I understand. And when you see a lot of transactions, a lot of the investors, they don't do a lot of due diligence. So they think that, it's a bunch of different investors selling out. But when in reality, it was just the same wallet. But it looks like a lot of investors were selling out, like it's a reaction, a dominoes effect. But in reality, it was just one person. So because, he started selling out like this in pieces, others started joining in, probably freaking out, the FOMO of a sellout, basically. Fear of missing out on the sale, basically. Yeah, put it this way. So others maybe sold out. But the great thing about Jyai, because the community is so strong and because there are so many investors right now, they're loading up on these cheap prices, because I can't guarantee if this is going to get any cheaper anytime soon. Is Jyai going to go all the way to the moon? Absolutely, I have no doubt. It's going to break 100 million. Okay, even though 1 billion is possible. 20 million was just a warm-up here. The next pump is going to be wild. And I can't even predict exactly where it's going to go, because it is going to be wild through the crazy exchange listings that we're going to get. Also, the influencers that are going to be covering it. A lot is coming our way. So stop panicking. Stop freaking out. Look, for example, the market, you've got ETH already pumping, already seeing a lot of green, okay? So money is definitely flowing in. Investors are going to be bullish. They're going to want to look for these good projects, these early projects that are promising. So really, really nice. Go on the website. Don't forget how much we've achieved. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, where it's listed on. I mean, this is crazy. So much work has been done. And this is what's coming soon. And believe me, the dev behind it knows what he's doing. He's already delivered so much. Not many coins, go for that many listings. But what we're seeing here is just, every single week, news and news and news. So I am very, very excited. This is the way to actually create financial freedom. This is the way to break out from your boring jobs or whatever you guys do and really make a ton of money, so you can make some life-changing purchases in your life, or, set yourself financially free for the rest of your life. So me personally, I've got it very clear. I'm going to be loading up. I'm going to be making more and basically taking all these chances on opportunities. The Jeets want to run away? Sure, we beat them, because we know we've got faith in this project. And so many more investors are going to be coming in and loading up at these bargain prices. This is a gift. This is a gift. And stop panicking. For those of you that are panicking, oh my God, we're at 9 million, 8 million. Who cares? Load up. Take advantage of it. Because when it's at, 20, 30 million, 40 million, your bag is going up and up and up, and you're doubling and tripling and quadrupling. That's how money is made. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, it is testing your abilities to make money. If you know that, you want to get involved in cryptos, then take this as a learning curve. Learn from it. And understand how cryptos work. It's all very logical. And if I was to explain it to people, they'd be like, yeah. But when it happens, it just emotionally drains you. I get it. It's hard. We were here and then we dropped here. But who cares? The next pump is coming. Just be ready for that next pump. I mean, guys, I have nothing more to say. I made it very, very clear and simple. So, yeah, let's get the holder count growing. Volume is up wild. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.
Hey, attention crypto gossipators, things are about to get interesting. Remember, not financial advice.